But I actually, the first time I heard about Japandi was in her chat because everybody else like they collabed, and then of course like all people like, oh, so what's up with you and Andy? I'm like, who's Japandi? So like I kind of typed in, looked up, I'm like, oh, okay, he seems cool. But like,
he's one of the best streamers.
Yeah, I haven't caught him live yet. Like
you have to. It's so the humorous is very similar. He's just like a thin version of him.
Yeah. In that case, if I remember when I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and follow him up.
Yeah,
so that way I know when he goes live, I'll just be like, yo.
Hell yeah. So I can't wait to see my brother again. Like so. When I first started, like, obviously Rob was the direct sensei that Andy put me in when I say Andy, I'm talking about Millinogus. Put me in touch with Rob, and Rob streamed with me for like a month straight, taught me out the ropes. And I remember when I started, it was 2020, October, like, near Halloween. I was like, well, Rob would disappear, and I'd be like, we have to go find Rob. Well, there's 100 people.
You're right.
Where's Rob? We gotta go find Rob. Like, how's it going, guys? How are you guys doing? What time is it for you guys? Is your dick pink? Like, I didn't know how to converse with an audience at that time. And but now I've like came into my own.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like you gotta like there's like. You borrow somebody else's style until you find your own place.
Yeah, and you know what? You know who? You can chalk it up to Rob for telling me not to speak English. I'm sorry, not to speak Japanese ever on my streets.
Yeah.
That's him. But it wasn't his, it's not his fault completely. He was just saying, he suggested to me, yo, Cash, mate, maybe until they talk to you in Japanese, mate, you don't speak Japanese first.
Yeah.
Mate, right? He's like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna take that in the fucking, like, I'm gonna take that to the extreme. So he said that to me, and there's some streams where I won't speak English. I mean, I won't speak Japanese ever. Like, not a fucking lick of it. I'll go into commis, I won't even order in Japanese. Yeah, so that's Rob's 2 cents, and that was my niche.
But it makes sense. Like I get the stuff behind it. Like it makes sense.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very appreciative that. And my contribution, if I have any, right, because it's only hardware level or like software level, it's like, all right, well, you can borrow my equipment or like, which is nothing compared to what he's done for me, right? You can borrow my equipment. I don't care if you break it or throw it in the ocean. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you tell me to fuck off. And I tell him every time, it's like, if you borrow my equipment and you you're like, gosh, fuck you, mate, and he throws that shit in the ocean. I don't care. I don't